I was amazed. I watched this, speaking of nature and stuff, I watched this documentary called Monkey Kingdom. It was one of these Disney nature documentaries. You ever watch these Disney nature documentaries? You seen any of them?
When I was like 5.
Like they've done bears and oceans, and they did one called Chimpanzee, and the latest one was called Monkey Kingdom. It's amazing because it shows how a caste system exists, like in nature. Because the monkeys, you're born unto your fucking place. So there's the lower born monkeys who literally have to live on the ground, and then there's the upper born monkeys who get to be at the top of the tree, eating the fresh fruits. And then as you move your way down from the top of the tree to the bottom, it's a hierarchy. So this is the king. There's like one king monkey, and he takes 3 queens.
The shit just rolls downhill from there.
Shit, actually, real thing. Shit rolls downhill. And the ones at the very bottom have to eat the discarded little, leftovers that the monkeys from the top kind of throw down.
The second harvest.
And the ones that survive. Yeah, that's what they get. And it is crazy to me because then I go like, I know people don't like my theories. I've been frustrating people with my theories lately, but it seems to me that a system like that of serfs, princes and paupers, it seems like that is nature, the way nature's designed. Because if the monkeys lived that way, it's not like somebody taught the monkeys a class system. It's not like somebody told the monkeys, let the rich people take all the things from the poor people. No, guess what? That's just nature. Nature is you have the upper born and the lower born. And anytime we try to break out of that, we are basically fucking with nature, man.
No,
because there was a story about this lower born monkey.
It's still all nature, though. No one taught us.
No, but
we just kind of figured shit out.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
the same way the monkeys figured
it.
The monkeys teach it to the other monkeys. It's not. Surely you take one monkey, they're not going to build the same system by themselves.
How else would it have got there?
The same way fucking communism got there, or democracy got there, any other one.
Oh, you think there's some over time Hugo Chavez monkey? You think there's a Hugo Chavez monkey that started all this?
What?
What you said like communism? I said Hugo Chavez, the guy from wherever.
He didn't start communism.
Karl Marx monkey? You think there's a Karl Marx monkey that wrote a book like the Monkey Manifesto, and all the other monkeys read it?
You can go find a monkey tribe somewhere. Hang out with them long enough, and you'll realize that they're doing the same. They're all sharing and doing their part.
I bet there is not any monkey kingdom where the monkeys live as equals. I guarantee you there's always a hierarchy
the king,
any animal kingdom.
All the monkeys give the stuff to the king. The king divides it out for the rest of the monkeys and keeps the main share for himself. Communism.
That's what I'm talking about. Princes and paupers.
That's communism.
Not even communism.
Well, okay, call them the government instead of the king. Same idea.
I'm saying we are designed to be where the space in which you were born is the space in which you should exist. And all this idea of I'm going to go from being the lower born to the upper born, I'm going to work my way up the ladder. You're challenging nature. You should be born into what you are. Accept it.
And you don't think that happens in the monkey world, though?
And live in that.
You don't think there's one random monkey that's super swole jacked and just goes up there and eats the other king monkey, and now he's the king monkey?
What they do is the males get kicked out. Okay, they get kicked out at some age. And then they have to go, and they basically have to fight for acceptance in one monkey tribe. And if they can punch the king in the face enough times.
Well, that's not a caste system, though, because that would mean that's not the same thing. If there's mobility at all across the systems, then it's not a caste system.
So maybe we're still fighting nature though, because we're trying to move up in other ways. Maybe we should just
you're fighting nature by trying to label it as a caste system, trying to identify the systems. Maybe that's the thing against nature.
Maybe strongest monkey wins is the real what nature should be.
The strongest survive?
No, I'm saying look, you should maybe in order to lead the country or a state or a community, it should not be based on ideas. It should literally be based on strength, feats of strength. And then if one person can complete more feats of strength, then another person can complete the feats of strength.
You're trying to extrapolate some form of government from creatures that haven't figured out electricity or anything yet.
I'm just saying feats of strength would be a better way to do it because that would be more like the Monkey Kingdom, in which you do still have to battle to be top dog, top monkey. Instead of doing the thing where it's like, oh, their ideas are better than this guy's ideas. Look at these ideas. How wonderful. So that's just dumb. We always fight nature. We shouldn't. That's my only point.
I need to get a sound effect for rolling eyes. Because I just sit here and roll my eyes with some of these thoughts.
Well, I mean, this is what I think about when watching these Disney nature documentaries.
Big, dumb, stupid thinkers. How stupid of them to have like thoughts and stupid people.
Well, I mean, you know, you got to admit, I got a point.
No, I don't.
Right?
No.
You got to admit, I got kind of a point here, which
that
is
people with thoughts are stupid.
That us thinking that we have like the idea of philosophy and the idea of anything that's not strict adherence to nature's law is insane. It really should be about violence and about fighting and overcoming. These are the things that matter. Not like, oh, this is a brilliant way that we can all be equal and we can all live in a free and happy society in which we are all equal. No, strongest monkey wins. Sorry, over. And that doesn't work out for me, by the way. That's not good for me to say, because in World of Strongest Monkey Wins, I'm definitely not going to be on the top of that heap physically. So for me to say it's very altruistic for me to say is very almost like I'm like basically a martyr for my ideas because I'm saying all these really things that are going to hurt me.
Yeah, you have no chance, though. I mean,
I have no chance in that society. No chance in that society. But it doesn't mean that it's a wrong way to live. It means it's probably still, you know, like what I'm saying is I probably should be dead. Like based on
if you were
nature.
raised in that system, yeah, you probably would be.
Yeah, there's no, and maybe I'm dragging
what you should do.
Maybe I'm dragging my people down. You know, my what is it, animal species? Maybe I'm bringing my species down.
Well, there's a lot of people doing that. But what you should do to prove your point is go find one of these caste system monkey tribes and try to insert yourself into their system. Start at the bottom and then work there for a while until they see you and appreciate you as the lower system, and then try to vertically move up their system. Because
you think I should join the monkey kingdom?
I think that's a valid. You can fucking Jane Goodall this shit and win yourself some sort of award.
But if I move up the monkey kingdom ladder, I'm disproving my theory.
No, but you're proving how we can remove these horrible systems from, you know, human societies. If you can figure out how to do it in the simple style of, you know, what you're calling natural caste systems.
In the natural world. Yeah.
If you can figure out how to manipulate those systems and move up through the ranks, you could be the king of India.
I think the monkeys would probably kill me.
Well, there's always that chance, but I mean,
because that's what you
sacrifice
see,
for science.
It's like when you were talking about anytime you see anybody who has a pet monkey, there's always like, you've never met anyone with a pet monkey who goes like, no, everything was fine the whole time. At some point, there's always the story of like, we were just hanging out one day and it tried to rip my eyeball out. Like that always happens at least once with your pet monkey. Like maybe you scratch it the wrong way or tickle it accidentally.
I'm trying to think. I think I knew somebody when I was younger that had a pet monkey, and then they had to have rabies shots in the stomach.
Because the monkey bit him?
I think that's what happened. Like bit him on the arm or something. Nothing,
not
like face
happens.
ripping, but.
No, it always happens. Always. The monkey, it never ends.
I'm pretty sure
like
one of my mom's old friends when I was growing up, maybe I was like 5 or 6, and she had a pet macaw, or not a macaw, a damn monkey. Here's a macaw monkey, it's a bird. She had some spider monkey looking monkey.
Yeah, that's what, no, macaw is, the macaw monkey was what these Monkey Kingdom documentary was made about. It was made about macaw monkeys. They are an Indian monkey. They're very cute. Very cute monkeys. And they had pets, which was very interesting.
Yeah, the pets and stray dogs and cats?
No, they're called larkins. So there's this other type of monkey that's really, really dumb. And then they'll go to that type of monkey And whenever they're stressed, they'll go like to visit the Larkins, the big dumb monkeys, and they'll pet them and they'll like groom them. And these big dumb monkeys don't even know what's happening. So they like go see, it's basically like them going and checking on a really slow cousin.
They don't,
and they're like, I'm going to go hang.
They don't keep them in cages and shit in their basements.
No. They just have them like around. Like whenever they're bored, whenever, they're stressed, they're like, well, I'm going to go visit the dumb monkeys. I'm going to pet them. I'm going to go. And it de-stresses them.
You can't believe everything those documentaries tell you, right? Not all.
No,
of
I
it's
don't know what you're saying.
I don't know. Okay, what do you know about lemmings?
No, they all go the same direction, I guess, is what you hear, right?
Well, yeah.
I've never seen a documentary about lemmings.
Well, the idea that lemmings will follow, like if one falls off a cliff, they all just follow each other off the cliff and kill the whole herd of lemmings, is completely not true. Like the first really famous environmental documentary, I believe it was a Disney documentary. A guy went out and he's like, hey, I found this great story about lemmings and look what they do. And all he was doing was catching lemmings and throwing them off a cliff and filming it and writing and telling this story that like this is their natural way. Turns out they're not at all like that. But
you telling me not to believe everything I see in a documentary?
Yeah.
Because that's antithetical to the way I've learned in my life.
Now you're joining a monkey clan and, trying to win over the caste system while also trying to break into North Korea to, for their annual bike race. You got to stop believing these documentaries.
I'm doing that. I'm going to the damn North Korea 10K. I'm running that. That will be a thing I do in my life. You're allowed to go do that. You can run a marathon.
You can't even handle your wife's fucking Christmas party. You think you can go into North Korea and not cause trouble?
What do you mean handle? I think I handled it. I think I acquitted myself quite well. It was a good time.
You go to North Korea, you're going to have a bad time.
You think if I start making jokes, I make one too many cake jokes to Kim Jong-un, I'm in trouble, is what you're thinking?
Yeah. I very much so.
Start talking about lube for 10 minutes.
I'm pretty sure that's there's key words you're not allowed to say, and lubricant is definitely one of them.